much. Ha ha. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I know that's not what is on, but it's what's on in my head. Okay. I'm just gonna wrap up this panel. Just a couple small things I noticed earlier, and then I'm gonna move on back to pencils. Mostly, I just forgot to put in, oh, it's some metal here. And I did not put in the indication that this is shiny, shiny metal. I'll flash on screen. I'll do what I want. I'm an adult. You can't tell me what to do. How you doing? How's life? I also think I might just go ahead and darken this part again, because... Meh. Meh. Is that better? Do I like that more? Not really. I don't like it less either, though, so I think I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay. There we go. And it's gotta make him head a little bit smaller. But I made it a little too big. There we go. That's better. His head's bigger than hers, but not, like, by that much. It's mostly because the shape. And that was just... Even for the foreshortening, that was, like, way too big. Tangents. Good enough? Yes. I don't know the song, it's just predictable. What? Whoa, hold up there. There's a little thingy there in the chat. I thought I disabled those. Hold up. Hold up. I don't want that. I don't want that gamification of my streams. Let's see if I can turn that off. Get them leaderboards out of here. I think it's this one. Turn it off. No, that's fine. I don't want that. Yeah, The setting is correct. I remember they put this particular setting somewhere really weird. I thought it was in the live chat section of privacy, but it's not. There's appear on top fan leaderboards. You may be ranked in the top fans leaderboards as a viewer and earn experience points for your engagement, and I have that turned off. And then turn off super chat and super sticker celebrations, and I don't even know what those are. So, I mean, I know what a super chat is, but I don't know what the super stickers are. I don't think I technically can use those yet anyway, because I'm not fully verified. I gotta wait till January, because I'm not sending them a video of my face. Which seems a little silly, but I don't care. I don't care. Maybe in YouTube Studio? This matters enough to me to do this, sorry. I just really, I hate this. I hate this thing. Here's demographics, community controls, comments on videos, who's allowed, posting in the community, sure, user management. Oh, Sharky, by the way, I made you a mod. Don't go too mad with power. Upload defaults, advanced setting, chapters and key moments. Show how many people like my video. Obviously, there's not going to show a number because it's infinity. Everybody loves me in my videos all the time forever. I'm just that popular. Advertisement, feature eligibility, that's something else. Okay, alright, I'm going to set it aside for now and look at it later. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't change anything. Okay, cool. Strange! You can't ban yourself. Oh, that'd be funny. You know, you'd think. It's weird, it, doesn't show up in my thing here, in the studio, but it does on the stream for me. You know what, hang on, let me go to my channel real quick. I want to see if maybe it's something I have to do from watching my own stream. Like a lunatic. Oh, see, it's off. Why is it recording it then? Maybe this is an OBS. It's an OBS thing. Yeah. Okay, hold up. I might be able to do this on OBS. No, I can't. Why? That's weird. It's very strange. Okay, well, it's not a setting then. This is because OBS is weird. Cool. All right. That good enough for me. I should probably get back to what I was doing. Let me close this out. Oh, actually, before I do, I forgot. I have to send this to my client because he wanted to watch. Oh, that's not email. That's email. I should have done this earlier, but I'll never be ready. I'll never truly be ready. Okay. I was responsible. I did the thing I said I'd do. I did it. Oh, I never did find out why it is I can't find the chat doc on OBS. It just disappeared. Select stream, that one. Show chat? Is there a show chat? I'd like to. So that way I don't have to keep having it out in its own separate thingy, like a... I don't know. Custom browser docs! Oh! Interesting. Okay. That sounds like it'll be annoying sometime, but... Okay, alright. I'll just do the window this time and I'll look into it later. It's so petty. It's so silly. It doesn't really matter. Can mods ban mods? There we go. There we are. Yes. Oh. Come on. Come on. Trying to move the window over so it's smaller. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now we're good. We're ready to roll. Clickety clackety. I didn't hit yes, there we go. Mod War! Yeah, it'd be funny. Suppose we could play the game of who else did Maya make into a mod, but maybe that would require more people to be here to out themselves by typing. And let's just shift this line over. Alright. Let me know if the, sound starts to sound funny or bad, or the music sucks, because I'm about to switch my headphones to my phone so I can listen to what I want. Oh, dude, that's great though. Please doodle. Doodle away. Get them doodles done, bro. There we go. Don't mind me, I'm just putting my music on, cause I gotta listen to my own stuff today. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Maybe at some point, you know what would be really cool is, I know that there are sorta services out there that have, like, licenses for listening to music just for streaming. I know it's kind of limited, but it would be pretty great if I could get to a point where I could utilize that. That would be really awesome. Because I would rather have, I don't know, the type of music I like to listen to while I'm working, because I think it reflects into what I'm doing a lot. Not just because I like, I don't know, sing out loud to myself while I work like a freak. This line's really thick for no reason. Twitch kind of doesn't care, but I care about Twitch. I think I was saying this the other day, like, I've completely lost all respect or need to try to work on there, and honestly, like, I didn't do that great there. Not that I do awesome here either, just because I don't necessarily stream very often or consistently, which I'm in the midst of making attempts to change. But, like, at least here, I've gotten strangers come up and start, you know, chatting up with me and stuff too, and just normal whatever. And the number of artists streaming on YouTube at once, I don't know if they have it based on, you know, location, server, whatever, or what, but the, I had to wait for that motorcycle. But the competition on Twitch of, you know, artists is so much higher, it feels like anyway. And they are all doing the same thing. All of them are doing the same thing. Maybe I could go back to them again at some point, but they would also have to change their behavior an awful lot, because they're just kind of awful. I'm kind of on YouTube mostly just because, like, my friends are here. I made friends, and now they're here, and I want to hang out with my friends. But it's strange. It's a weird website. Twitch, I mean. YouTube too, though, but I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's just finish up this patch right here. So today I've got some pencils to work on, which I'm about to jump to shortly here. And then some illustration work to do, which I should get to streaming, but I'm starting late on some of this today, so I might end up having to do that on my own without an audience. Oh, excuse me. But, I think for the moment, those are the edits I wanted to do on this page, so this one's done. Bum, 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 bum. So, boink. Going to open. What am I looking for? In the wrong folder. There we go. Okay. Go. Sorry, I was just moving things around. I recently moved my mic to a different location, which I think is a bit more convenient. Like, I think it's better height-wise, position-wise. The problem is that the wire goes right across where my keyboard goes, and while I can move the keyboard around, I just need a longer wire for my mic. I just haven't gotten one yet. But I keep... because it's like hanging. It's kind of janky, the whole thing, actually. I've taken an armature, like one of those wire phone holding armatures, and mounted it to my monitor mount, and then rubber banded my microphone to the end of it because it couldn't fit in the little grippy grip thing, so it's just sort of hanging out. It's really funny to look at. I'll have to give this poor thing googly eyes at some point. Maybe one day I'll become such a significantly famous and successful streamer that I'll have to use the money I get from all the stuff I do to get like a really nice fancy mic. Alright, I gotta skip this though. Skip. Okay. Oh no, I should have I'm a little bit more unique than that. I'm gonna have a really weird controversy. Something really just out of left field. Um, let's see here. What would be a fun one? What would be a fun controversy for me to go down in my YouTube history, ruin my life with, and sing a ukulele for apology song, non-apology song? I'm gonna get too big for my britches. I'm gonna get even more arrogant, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna end up having some kind of a live show where the mic accidentally still clips to my collar, goes into the bathroom with me, where I just like, it's just the worst noises you can think of, just awful. I'm gonna pull a naked gun, and just right in front of the Queen, you know, the whole thing. I think that's how it's gonna be. But then I'm gonna get all James Corden about it, where I blame you guys for it. Well, I wouldn't have had tummy troubles if you guys didn't make me so famous that I only take oat milk lattes, but then I go to this venue where they only have regular milk, and then I have that, okay? So this is your fault if you really think about it. There we go. It'll end up being called Milkgate. I'm gonna make a bunch of jokes about it, in poor taste, just a little too soon. I'm gonna do like an Ellen DeGeneres about it. I'm gonna try to do my own stand-up where I try to pass it off as really being not that big a deal. That is what I have heard. Will had on some, like, documentary on him yesterday, and I overheard some of it, and I was just like, whoa, uh-oh. I didn't hear all of it, but I know that that's kind of his reputation. I know, though. Oh, man. I think the thing I remember him most for is, aside from the fact that literally everybody seems to dislike him a whole lot, is that knowledge was followed up by him being in the Cats movie. Right? That was him in Cats? In like a slightly too revealing silhouette? Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, it sure was. Oh, dear. I mean, everything that happened in that movie, I have a hard time believing it was any of the actors' faults. But I did have to see that. I mean, okay, I guess I didn't have to see it, but I did kind of have to see it. Let's just be frank. Yeah. I'm just looking at screenshots of it now, too. Oh my god. Oh, that happened. Not only did it happen, but they dressed up for it at the Oscars. I don't know how much of that was a joke, though. I was wrong. I should have kept her arm down. You know, it's true. If they had just done the costumes from the play, it would have been, You know, it's funny, I hadn't actually seen the play before I saw the movie. So I saw the movie first. It was really funny with no context. And I thought, haha, wow, this is wild. I can't believe they messed it up this badly to make it this incomprehensible. And then I watched the movie, like the play recording of the movie, and I realized, oh, it is incomprehensible. But I get it better. Like the play, it's just a buffet from the creators. It's just, look at my OC, and my other OC, and my other OC. I have many OCs. They live in a world. Thank you for watching my OC play. The end. That's it. That's all it is. It's just they wanted to show off that they do stuff. A lot of the things that they did was cocaine. But, you know, thank God for that. It's pretty great. I didn't think I'd like cats as much as I did. But I finally get it. I liked the idea of it being like a weird cat cult, but they never followed through on that. It actually took me 2 watches to get it. Like, to see the appeal and understand it. Is that all plays? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not much of a play person or a musical person. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, but only because the same person who did Cats did another one about, I think it's trains, and all the actors are in these really cool costumes that are, they have to wear rollerblades on set, and they've got all these really cool weird set things, and, like, moving parts of the stage and a bunch of other stuff. My ex-roommate, had gone to visit London, I think? But she went to Europe and, got to see it live with a friend of hers, and, came back with a little pin with moving parts on it and explained the whole play to us. It was really funny. So, just based on these 2 plays, I'm going to assume that that's just all plays. My neighbor today has a bunch of friends over, which, like, good. Honestly, I'm glad that she does. She's really cool. I know she's been really busy recently, and it's nice to see that she's able to take a break. But, just the nature of our apartment complex, I can hear them opening and slamming her door. You're not even slamming it, they're probably just closing it totally normally, but, I can hear it every single time, behind me. And at first, I thought we were having construction done on the roof because I was hearing a whole bunch of other noises. And then I worried that maybe she was moving out, and that would be like, oh man, so sudden. I wouldn't have known. And then it dawned on me that she's got guests. It's just the way that our apartment is. It's been prominent all day. Hang on, sorry. Part of my back is like really itchy. Yes, the Starlight Express. Yes, that's it. That's the one. That's, you know, I would say that's true if we had more original movies. Some of them are AUs. There's a lot of fan art going on. And I, hesitate to really call it that, to be honest. I'm getting so tired of the city, dude. I'm really hoping, just cause, like, it's been, it's not just the prices of things. I'm always so stressed as it is, and just on top of the noise and the smell and just the general vibe of where we're at, like, it's just been sort of grating on me lately. Like, I used to say I loved living in Los Angeles, and I think I still do love living in LA, but I'm like super ready to be able to live in an environment where when I close the door and it's quiet, it's not because my neighbors are also quiet. It's just, it just is. Like, I don't want to have to deal with my neighbor downstairs taking a broomstick to the ceiling because I was a little loud. It's really frustrating. There's a possibility that that could happen kind of soon. I don't personally find myself in a position where I could just, like, pick up and move on my own, but we're looking at it. We're looking at options. We're probably not going to do it either way, but not for at least a year, easily. Sorry, I thought I heard my phone go off. It'd be nice if in a couple of years we could, I don't know, move east is kind of where I'm personally looking. My head's up too high and also is kind of big. She just looks traumatized. I don't think that's right. I gotta go back to what's going on here. Beep, 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 beep. Closer. Closer. How fast the black eyes develop? Like, that bruise doesn't darken right away, does it? I guess it doesn't matter. I still have the reveal on the previous page of him like taking the ice pack off his face, and it's just like super swollen, and it works. So I think I'll leave it. Why mess with a good thing? Oh, I should have picked up some fruit while I was out. I wanted to make smoothies. Oh well. Nah, I don't need this. I still have coffee left. Nice. Excuse me. I wonder if this is too cartoony. Like, I think it's a fun drawing, I just don't know if I'm pushing the boundary of what we're setting up aesthetically too much here. I'm gonna roll with it for now, because, like, if it's too much, I can always just, like, tone it down a little bit. Let's see how it reads. I came across recently, I think, like, today, actually, a comic challenge to do at least 5 pages in 5 hours. And I think it could be kind of fun to set up some kind of comic jam or something. 24-hour comic days already passed. I think it was in October, and I missed it. I miss it every year. But I think I'd love to set something up like that up. Alright, this is a fun drawing, but I'm actually already seeing that I may need to tone it down a little bit. Let's just make her mouth smaller. Oh yeah, that's already better. Yeah, yeah. Such a small shift, and now it fits better. Her profile is a little bit off, but I can fix it. I can fix it. Gotta rotate. Distant skies. Wonder. We can go bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that's funnier. I guess it reads better, which makes it funnier. I'm just taking a screen cap real quick. Just really like how this sketch is turning out, and I like to share it with my boyfriend sometimes. is this ruler here? I didn't put this here, did I? Oh, I did. I definitely did. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Oh. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you know, honestly, I think it's just been... You know what I think it is? I think one's threshold for stress, at least I can speak to me, my threshold for stress, I think is lower the more chaotic the environment that I'm in. And I've been really stressed out recently, and the environment that I'm in has only gotten more chaotic. So, we're hoping soon. Soon is vague, but, I mean, it won't be a secret when it happens, because it's gonna affect how I am online, because either we're moving, nearby, or we're moving really far away. Either way, it's a lot to move. We don't have a lot of stuff, but we have enough stuff, and then also the 2 cats who do not travel. Oh my god. Okay, it was like the worst thing. When, we had those big fires, recently, earlier this year and last year, and, we had, evacuation orders where, I live, just really, like, we ourselves didn't get them, but there were places really close by that did. And then, point is, we decided to not wait, just in case. It was just smarter, and right when we made the decision, a fire cropped up, like, right in our neighborhood, like, within blocks. That turned out to be, opportunistic arson. It was just, like, one building, but we still didn't wait. And trying to get my cat into a kennel to take with us to safety was so bad. It was such a hard, bad time. This cat did not want to go in. He's an absolute, like, the worst animal to try to, take anywhere. Like, God forbid he ever has to go to the vet. It just... Not that it won't happen, but, like, getting him in there to do it is going... I'm gonna lose an arm. I'm gonna have to get, like, Kevlar gloves. I have to find a way to trick him consistently. It's insane. I think maybe we've come up with a new system since then that might work, but we haven't needed to do it, and I don't want to, like... I'm trying to get him to not associate certain treats with just, this is the treat we use when we want to get him into the kennel. So I've been trying to get him to eat those treats without any need to do anything else. And I'm going to slowly introduce using it to get him in the kennel and reward him, and then also use it outside of that. I just need to get more of that treat. He really loves that, like, fish paste in a tube stuff, like churu. There's a couple off-brand ones that he likes too. So, I want to train him out of that, but I haven't had the time to do it yet. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit to give the alien lady a little more breathing room. Just give her some space in space. Yeah, there we go. Now I can scooch her over. Oh, Kinblay, life's so hard for you. There we go. There we go. This should be good. I actually have less to do on this page than I thought I did as far as pencils are concerned. So that's good. I want to look up some comic lettering rules because I know there's some unique ones. captions. Crossbar on. Okay, I had some idea in my head that punctuation was less of a thing, and I think I'm still right. Like, if there's more than one sentence, there won't be a period. Hyphenating italic in the balloon. Off-panel dialogue. Okay. Quotations. Yeah, okay, I'm overthinking. It's fine. There's a lot of really good, interesting info out there about lettering, but getting the font that is the comic book hand letter font is kind of annoying. Like, it's not there's the most famous version is like a license you have to pay for. I ended up getting one that I liked off of Retro Supply, which I still paid for, but like I like it. It looks nice. Yeah, Comic Sans certainly does exist. Some would say that its immediate recognition is enough of a distraction. Plus it lacks that certain tallness that I like. Here. This page that's, like, sharing different, like, guidelines and rules about what lettering ought to have, as far as, like, punctuation and when to use certain things or whatever. It's like a lot of just light rules. I think that font looks way better, than Comic Sans. I know you're probably being a little facetious, but I'm too sleepy. You can't do that to me. And the font that I have in blue is different than what I'm typing it in. Oh, come on. It's not that much different, though. Interesting. But it's just a little more vertical, so I think it gives me a little more space. But what it didn't do, and when I noticed that it didn't do this, it actually kind of bugged me a little bit. It's just such a silly little thing that I didn't even know about until recently, but I wanted to get that feel. But the I in that font, if I remember, didn't do this. Oh, shit. Where, it's the two different ones. In comic, like, lettering, professional comic lettering, the I is different in context. You never do the cross I like that unless there's a moment where somebody is referring to themselves. But I don't know. I also like Retro Supply, so it's good to use. I don't know, their stuff. Bye-bye. Yeah, look, it's like the same size, and it still gives me a little more space. That's nice. That's much nicer. There we go. Ah, forgot I did that. If I were faster, I'd letter it myself with my own hand. My writing's a little wobbly though, too, though. Let's just take this. Ooh. Occasionally I've got to zoom out to roughly between 12 and 13% here, because I think that's just about the size of how this would get cut when it's printed on my screen. So I want to make sure it's readable. At some point we're going to print these out so we can get a good view of it. Okay. I gotta be right back, yo. Boink. Save if you haven't saved yet. I will be right back. It's gonna take a second here to mute my mic. Okay, I'm back. Alright. I just need to plug this in. Where's my plug? Where's my plug? Ooh. I'll put it here somewhere now. Okay. Now I can see what you said. Clicking on your link. Oh, yeah. I have heard this before. I'm not the biggest twerp fan. Or Dan Avidan. Nothing against them, it's just not quite my dig. But this music video is pretty fucking cool. And there's a couple things that they've all each done. I've seen twerp live a few times. My sister's a fan, and she'll invite me to come sometimes, and they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to watch live. Lead singer's kind of hot too, to be honest, but there's somewhere in this special little realm of Devo and Aquabats that somehow isn't my day-to-day. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe they're too happy. I don't know. Because I love Devo, and I love the Aquabats, and I like twerp. I like twerp a lot. Maybe I just need to really, like, sit down and actually, like, listen, because, to be fair, I also basically only listen to them when my sister invites me to go see them live, so I don't know any of the songs going in, and it's so nice. She'll get me, like, stickers and stuff while we're there, and I'll be like, yeah, I like this one, I like the design of this one. I don't know their names. They're like characters, I don't know their names. They have this whole bit going on with, like, IBS being like a mega corporation that like is sponsoring them, and it's really funny. So I've got a sticker of their like IBS merch and stuff. But I can't name any of their songs. I guess this one I can because I'm seeing the title right now. But yeah. Yeah, they're fun, they're cool. I like that they're creative. They're very creative. And they've got a lot of great like stage presence. They're very charismatic. And it helps because the lead singer's really hot. Okay, so, pencils. I feel good about where this is at. I'm going to go ahead and save this and get the next page, because I want, there's two pages left of, this first section of the graphic novel. 2 more, 3 pages. I can count. Okay, open. Template. Yes. Template. I forgot to save some of this separately a while ago. None of this is necessary. I actually have to re-template this, and I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna do that now. Blank, 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 blank. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. That's not the tool that I want to do. Oh. Wow, I like accidentally got that perfect. Nice. Okay. Okay. Looks like you maybe just eyeballed these. There we go. I feel your presence in a way I could not know. Yep, snappy, snappy. Done. Okay, so template fixed. And page 19. Da, 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 da. I downloaded, or I guess copied and saved, I don't know which I did, but basically I got these templates from the same website for the thumbnails and for the final, and I'm really glad to have these. I think it's really cool that this person made all these. I'm ever so slightly, such a small thing, annoyed that they're not actually in ratio. Like, look. This whole thing. And it's been every page so far. But they're supposedly the same. But they're not. I don't know if it just got squished at some point and he didn't notice or what, but it's not like a huge deal. It's like... gives me a little extra elbow room for some of these panels too. Excuse me. But like... I don't know. It does, I think. Let's get this one. Some of this, what I'm doing here, doesn't matter that much, but I think I like to see what the elbow room adds to it and how I can adjust these panels just by little bits to give just a little more room or what. Like for this one, for example, I think I don't need her over here. I can scoot her over a little bit now. So I'm gonna... Most of the time I don't have to do this. Even now I guess I don't really have to, I just... Oh well, got the opportunity, I might as well, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now I can save this as the pencils. Save as, whoa! Do-do-do-do. Page 19. Pencils. Whoops. Double down into it. Make it really creepy. Okay, cool, yeah, send it. Okay, hold up. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're right, you leaned in a little bit too real. It's those beautiful, realistic eyes. Double down. Make eye contact with the camera. Give it a little wink, but also some stink lines to balance it out. Maybe I should make this one smaller. Now it's roughly the same length as this one. Yeah, takes up too much space. This is fine. like that. Get these shapes to look good. That's better. Oh, look at that, the eyes did do that in that other font. Oh well. Too late, I'm using this one now. Ha ha ha. There we go. Music's still going on? Yeah, for now it's got some time left. Cool. Sorry, I am still listening to my own music on my own headphones right now. It's just better for me to focus. Some days I can handle the ambient stuff, but not today. Yeah, yeah. It would be really nice to be in a position where, well, no. That implies that there are other streamers who get away with it more commonly. It would be nice to be in a universe in which I could just play the music I'm listening to as if we were all in the same room. It just seems to me like that's 99% of the time the purpose of playing the music when you're doing art streams, but I know that there's like some fear of like, oh, but what if it's just an excuse to share the album and waste the money of the people who made the thing or whatever. But, ooh, me. Yeah, how about that? Don't get me wrong. I would love for musicians to make more money. I would love, love, love for musicians to make more money. But I'm poor. I'm poor and creative. I need to like a vampire, sap the creativity of good music that I like to then, like a sick vampire, vomit it onto the artwork that I'm making. Okay. Oh, that is a T. Okay. No, this has to be one thought. These to be closing in a little bit, but maybe not quite that much. Should I switch these panels? Would it read better if Kinblay was down in this panel with Jane reacting to being called out? I think it would, actually. Yeah, I think that would actually look a lot better. So let me just merge these together. And I will take this. Double up on this, actually, to be safe, so if I don't like it, I can just move it. And we'll make you a lot bigger, yeah. Getting called out for your desperate behavior. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna make you a little smaller. So I can scoot you up taller. Yep. Ooh, I do not want those bars to tangent with the margin like that, though. Ooh, I don't like it. Ooh. I'll have to fix that when it's time. Do I want to make it bars, though? Like, it's been, like, super glass. I'll do the super glass. And now I can take your... Okay. Thinking. I'm gonna have to move these around. Scoot you up higher. Let's make you rounder. There we go. This is getting closer. I'm trying to get a good flow in here. I want to make sure that these words, like word bubbles, don't... Hey. Buddy, why are you fucking up my chair? Why are you clawing at my chair, pal? Huh? You've got a scratching post. A perfectly good scratching post. Sorry, my cat's being like a cat. How dare he, really? I mean... Anyway, I just want to make sure that, like, this all flows together in a way that doesn't make it hard to read. To-do, right? To-do. Not here, but blah, blah, blah. No. Oh no, have I been italic this whole time? Uh-oh. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Very good. Whoop. No. Honestly, I think this panel is just gonna remain like that. There's not really anything I need to do with this. Put that there. No, 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 come on. I should clean it up. Just leave them blank for now. I should probably consider dinner soon. I'm gonna take a second here. I need to message Will and ask if he knows what he wants for dinner. I don't feel like cooking, but I'll do it. I guess. I'm sure he feels way less like cooking right now. because he's probably about to be stuck in traffic. Tyler, you wanna come up? Come here. Come here. Oh, no, you don't come up. You wanna yell because you want dinner. An hour early. Nay, 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 for you, cat. I'm being consistent with my designs for these cells. I need to put a door here. Given the cell and the diversity of characters within it, I should probably also make this door kinda wide. I'm gonna zoom out. Okay. Pardon me, I got the yawns. I have to move this balloon somehow. Yes, hello, Tyrant. Can I help you, sir? Really? Want a head bunk? Want a bunk bunk? No. Because you want dinner. You want dinner. An hour early. Half an hour early. Me too, buddy. I'm thinking about it. No, Tyrant, no! Stop falling at me. Rude. There we go. This is fine. This guy's a delight. He's in jail for being too cool. He was being a real gentleman. He got arrested for crimes of passion. Alright. Passionately giving all his money to the poor. They couldn't handle it. They were so grateful they exploded. They don't know what to do with them, so they stuck him here. I just like to help out. Thinking. I don't know why I'm getting so caught up on this guy. Started making jokes and then I lost the sight. Maybe I should just do Slug Guy. Oh my god, Tyrant, stop it. I keep feeding you early. It'll just be the new time. I can't do that. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna save. If you haven't saved yet, now's a good time. Kind of a short stream today, but, I'll probably still be working on this later tonight, so I might be around in the Discord or something, but, I think it's probably as good a time as any, because I gotta start making dinner. So, good night. I shall see you eventually. Probably tomorrow, honestly. Probably tomorrow morning. Because I've got this and one other page to finish, penciling, and then, I'm gonna go in for, you know, feedback before I move on to inking, and then I've got, an illustration to work on, which I should have done yesterday, and then a comic to finish, like a comic page for a contest, so, got a busy couple of days in front of me. Good news is, after Thanksgiving, actually day of too, but I won't be streaming on Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving though, I get the next, like, several days off to, be home and stream and annoy you guys, which is great. Yeah! And also get, like, a lot of good work done. So anyway,